$10,000 towards your IVF journey is an incredible gift to give someone and a helping hand. We've got 4 couples in the studio with us right now. I'd just like to ask the finalists that are here, anyone who works for our radio station, can you please leave the studio? Oh, Cheyne and Chloe, they've just realised. You guys okay to come over to the mic? You guys have been on an incredibly tough journey.
Well, we're definitely very grateful. We are just about to pay again to do another transfer at the moment. So, and we just paid for one 2 weeks ago as well. And obviously it didn't work. So,
Chloe,
this will mean a lot to us.
My name's Chloe. So Cheyne and I actually met, I would have been about 15. I think Cheyne would have been about 20 at the time. We pretty much didn't stay in contact. We knew each other. Our lives went in different directions. And then we randomly kind of ran into each other again a few years ago. We got engaged in June last year in Bali. Went to Bali for a long weekend with some of Cheyne's family members. Apparently he had a whole big romantic engagement planned, but then he was drinking Bintang and just randomly decided to propose, and we went back up to the hotel room. And yeah, that's how that happened. We've been trying to have a baby for about 18 months now. We've been at the fertility clinic since July last year. Before that, we were trying naturally.
Yeah, so back in 2011, I was having some problems, so I went to the doctor. They did some tests and they came back with I had borderline stage 2-3 bowel cancer or rectal cancer. They were pretty good. They made me do a semen freeze. They wouldn't start my treatment until I did it, and they're like, well, you've got another 2 weeks. You have to do it now. Otherwise, we're going to just do it anyway. So did that, and then did 8 weeks of chemo radiation, which was radiation was Monday to Friday. Chemo was every 15 minutes for 24 hours a day for every week. Side effect of that was it damaged a lot downstairs. During the fertility treatment, we went to do 8 attempts to freeze my stuff. 3 were freezable, but when they defrosted it, they were pretty much all dead. So luckily we had the pre-cancer stuff there, otherwise we'd be really struggling, more than we are now. So
when we first started at Fertility North, which is a clinic that we're at, we did a tracking cycle and a few tests and whatnot first. We then did an ovulation induction procedure, which is not as invasive as IVF. We then did 2 rounds of IUI, which is like artificial insemination, and we didn't have any success with any of that. So obviously there's a lot of injections. If you don't like needles, it's not nice. And with the injections, I was doing 2 injections a day. So I had to do the injections on my own at home. I got used to them very quickly, and they look worse than what they are. We then prepared for an egg collection. So that involved daily injections for about 3 weeks. I did get good results from that, but I overstimulated at that point in time from all the hormones that I was on. And then Saturday just gone, we found out that that transfer didn't work. It definitely wasn't very nice. I was very lucky that I had my mum and my nan with me. Yeah, it's obviously not a nice thing to hear when you put so much effort into something and it's all gone, you know, within a 2-minute phone call. So yeah, it really sucked.
yeah, it was hard for me because trying to get time to sit there by my phone to find out. And all the boys I work with, they kind of knew what was going on and they were like, oh no. It's pretty expensive. About $26,000 so far. A big part was the problems I had from post-cancer, the radiation, chemo and surgery and all that. A big chunk of the money was going to get me to do my part and then get told, nah, it didn't work, and then or a stall, and then a defrost. That all starts racking up on top of that. And then Chloe's also like problems as well, so. And that's really, 26 grand only got us through one IVF cycle, or one egg implant, so. Yeah, we probably restrict what we do. Like if we get invited to places, we do tend to say no sometimes because really the money is tightish. Yeah, money's just too tight at the moment. Yeah. We could put the money towards IVF if, you know, it's really a flip of a coin if the next egg implant's going to work, so. And what's that, $3,300 per egg implant, so yeah, it'll give us some breathing space.
So far we've had to pay $3,300 for our frozen embryo transfer and the medication that goes with that. Just in 2 months, it's over $6,000 that it's cost to do those two, and we have a 50% chance each time that it's going to take. We don't have any other control over whether it's going to work or whether it's, you know, not going to stick. We have had pretty good like hormone levels throughout, so all of that was fine, and it was just unfortunate that it didn't stick, and now we have to go again and obviously pay again to do another round and do another transfer.
The baby's our priority, so we put everything into having a baby, and if it goes on for a year, 2 years, then that's what it is. We just keep going. It'll be a struggle, but we'll get it. Should be able to get it done, I think.